Okay, I recently got in the DJI expansion kit for the Osmo Pocket, so I want to kind of do a little unboxing here. Let's see what's inside here. We've got the thumb wheel adapter, the mount, which basically kind of makes it where to work with any standard GoPro type mount. And we also have the wireless module, which is both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Also within the box, in the instruction manuals here, you will find the micro SD card, which I already opened up earlier and formatted, so just kind of wanted to show you what's in there. Okay, let's take a look at each part here. Here's our Osmo Pocket. Let's look at the mount first. So to use the mount, basically flip it open here, kind of unlatches like that. And then to use this, you're going to have to remove your iOS or Android mount, and basically slides into place right there, kind of locks into place. Then you close it, and there you go. I'm going to use it with just, I've got a cheap little tripod here. I'll probably use this mostly for time lapses and so forth, but it just uses any standard GoPro mount where you can basically just mount it so like that. So like I said, it's pretty handy. It'll make it a little easier. Before I was using just a cheap clamp here with a piece of foam to hold it in place, so this will be a lot more stable and a lot easier to use. Now, one of the things I like that they've adapted to this is it will allow for use with the wireless module when it's connected inside this clamp here. So it makes it pretty nice. Like I said, you can wirelessly control everything even when the clamp is being used. Okay, let's take the clamp off here real quick and we will try out the wireless module. So basically I'm going to fire on the camera. It's going to go through its calibration, and you'll see the module here power up. And once it powers up, then we can go to our smartphone. I use basically an iOS device, so first let's connect it with Wi-Fi. So as it shows up on here, we'll be able to see the Osmo Pocket right there. And I've already connected once, so it connects right away, but it'll ask you for a password. It's a standard DJI password, 12341234. Now we've got the Wi-Fi connected. Let's go to the Mimo app and we'll get it opened up. So once it comes open, it'll automatically say device connected. Do you want to start shooting? So it's recognizing that it's connected to the Wi-Fi. So once we do that, we have no SD card inside there, but there you go. You actually see what the Mimo's or the Osmo Pocket is seeing. So we can pan it around and so forth. So like I said, it's real handy. You can see what's going on with the camera. You can also see if there's any pictures on there. I don't have an SD card in there right now, but you can actually download and transfer your files through the wireless without having to connect it to your phone. So that'll be nice. I like the idea of not having to have this thing mounted sideways on my phone like this. It just seemed kind of awkward, like it was going to fall at some point. So, okay, let's try it with Bluetooth as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my Wi-Fi, and I'm going to look at the Bluetooth right here, and it should show up as well. There we go. It shows up Osmo Pocket. We'll connect to it. Give it a few seconds to get connected, and then once it's connected, we can go to the app. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and go to the app. Okay, we've got the Bluetooth turned on and connected. I opened up the app, and the app basically opens up the screen and says, you know, how do you want to connect? So I'm going to connect Bluetooth. It's going to go through a process. Bluetooth is installed, powered on, the device indicator is powered on. And then I'm going to hit connect. And then it'll ask me, and then once it does that, it'll actually pop up on the screen here as well. And it'll want you to OK as well. Give it a second here. And it's connected. So once it's connected, we now, just like we were with the Wi-Fi, we're connected with Bluetooth. So like I said, it gives you a couple different options to connect. You can use Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. I did do some testing on the Wi-Fi yesterday. It was raining here, but I was able to get about 60 to 75 yards outside before the signal dropped out. There was a little lag from time to time, but it seemed to work pretty well. Okay, the last part of the expansion kit is the thumbwheel adapter. So basically, we slide it in here where our iOS or Android connector is. We just slide it into place here. And once it's into place, it'll give you a little confirmation their controller wheel connected. And then we can actually control the gimbal with the thumbwheel. There's a switch here from going side to side and up and down. So right now I've got it panning vertically. But if I flip that switch, I can go side to side with it. So it's kind of handy. Like I said, if you're just wanting to use this alone without the app or your smart device, you can actually get a little better control with it. So until now, without this thumbwheel, you could do a little vertically movement here on the screen, but you didn't have any horizontal at all. So this will make it a lot easier. They also come with 2 buttons here as well. The first button is basically changes it from follow mode to tilt walk mode and FPV mode. So you can do that. It kind of cuts down having to go through some menus to do it. The other button on the right here goes between your flip or selfie mode and then back to normal mode. You still have the same function of the buttons below here. Twice recenters the gimbal. 3 times, oh, I hit it wrong here. So if we hit it 3 times, it goes to selfie mode again, and so forth. So these buttons remain the same, but like I said, the thumbwheel is going to be a little easier control if you're wanting to control it without using the app. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit, a little unboxing of it here. Nothing fancy, but it works pretty good. I'm glad I bought it. So thanks a lot for watching.